When she woke up, she found herself in a magnificent palace, unlike anything she had ever seen. The walls shone with translucent lights, and the air was filled with sweet scents of flowers. She was in the home of the river goddess, a figure of legendary beauty and power. The queen, already aware of Àṣàkẹ's ordeal, greeted her with a warm smile and a soothing voice. "Welcome, Àṣàkẹ," she said. "I know of your sufferings, and I wish to help you." The queen instructed Àṣàkẹ to go to the garden behind her palace, where she would find 3 calabashes of different sizes and beauty. The queen then told her to take the smallest, driest, and ugliest one and place it in a black bag she had handed to Àṣàkẹ. Àṣàkẹ, though puzzled, trusted the queen and did exactly as instructed. The queen had also told her to place the calabash into a bigger pot when she got home, and to speak to her wishes into the pot. Then she should check for results the next morning. Àṣàkẹ thanked the river goddess, and in a flash she found herself back by the stream. Surprisingly, all her dishes were intact, with her special dish and the delicate calabash that she had been gifted by the river goddess was also beside her. She hurried home, her heart pounding with excitement and hope. When Àṣàkẹ got home, she went straight into her hut and followed the queen's instructions. She wished for wealth and gold, and to her astonishment the next morning, the big pot where she had placed the mysterious calabash was filled to the brim with shiny gold coin. With this newfound wealth, she started a business, buying and selling goods, and soon built an empire of her own. Her fortune changed rapidly, and she became one of the wealthiest and most respected individuals in the village. Her stepmother, consumed with jealousy and disbelief, learned of Àṣàkẹ's story and decided to send her own daughter Bimbo to the river at the midnight to seek the same mystical calabash. Bimbo, too lazy to make the journey alone, was accompanied by a few hunters hired by her mothers for her bodyguard. Then, at the river, Bimbo deliberately threw her plate into the water, but current brought it back to her. Frustrated, she threw it again and again severally, but the river current would always return her plate back to the bank of the river where she squatted. Now, angrily, she threw it this time far into the distance, and finally it stayed still, drifting upon the waters. Pretending to be sad, she entered the water to retrieve it. She too fell into a deep part of the river where she couldn't keep up her head and soon lost consciousness. And like her stepsister, Bimbo found herself in the queen of the river's palace. The queen, sensing Bimbo's corrupt intent, never budged, but gave her same exact instructions that she gave to Àṣàkẹ, to pick the smallest, driest, and ugliest of the calabashes behind her palace in the garden. She also handed a black bag to Bimbo, where she is made to place this calabash. When Bimbo got behind the palace into the garden, she thought to herself that, could Àṣàkẹ have gained such wealth from something so unappealing, disgusting, and ugly? She chose the biggest, freshest, and finest calabash instead and placed it in her black bag. She walked back into the palace where the queen awaited her. With this, the queen smiled and dismissed her. In a flash of light, Bimbo awakened at the river bank. She hurried home where her greedy mother eagerly awaited her. They wished for diamond and riches before going to bed into a big black pot she had prepared before Bimbo's arrival. The next morning, they opened the pot, but instead of riches, they were attacked by a swarm of angry bees. leaving them disfigured and covered in painful sores. Desperate and excruciating in pains, they sought help from the village priest, who demanded Àṣàkẹ's stepmother to confess her crime as a last resort to save her from impending death. So, left with no choice, she confessed to using magic to kill Àṣàkẹ's mother out of jealousy, as they had been both best of friends. But Àṣàkẹ's mother was more beautiful and married their husband before her. She also admitted to poisoning her own husband because he had always lamented the loss of his first wife, and has also compared her with Àṣàkẹ's mother, being of good and better behavior. The village was stunned at her confession. Then she was banished by the king and the chiefs from the village. We love to appreciate your keen interest in our work thus far, and to warmly appeal to you to be a part of our success story. And this is by simply liking our videos and subscribing to our channel. Do not forget to remember, kindly turn on the notification bell icon, as this is to ensure you get the notification of our new videos first. We are giving you our best regards. Do have a lovely day.